This tutorial provides an overview of the Page Inspector, one of the most powerful parts of RapidWeaver's interface. To access the Page Inspector, press the Inspector button in the toolbar, or use the keyboard shortcut Command-Shift-I. When it comes to editing the structure of a site or changing just about any page-related setting, you're going to be working with the Page Inspector. The Page Inspector is organized into 5 sections: General Settings, Sidebar Settings, a Code View, Theme Settings, and Plugin Settings. Let's look at the first section, General Settings. Using the options available in General Settings, we can set the current page as an unpublished draft, choose to hide or show the page in the navigation menu, as well as having options to override the text shown for the site's main title, slogan, and footer. The draft option dictates whether the page will be published or exported as part of the website. Checking this option tells RapidWeaver to treat the page as a draft, preventing the page from being published or exported. Any selected page, except for the home page, can be marked as a draft. Marking a page as a draft will also hide that page from the navigation menu. To hide a published page from the navigation menu, simply uncheck the Show in Navigation option. Check the Show in Navigation option again to add the page back to the menu. Each new page is shown in the navigation menu by default. The project's home page can also be hidden from the navigation menu if you wish. This may be useful for single-page sites, or when you prefer to link to the home page using an image or logo, for example. RapidWeaver will use whatever name the page has in the Pages list as the title of the browser window. If you want to customize this, for example to change the browser title to My Awesome Blog instead of just Blog, simply enter the full title you want to appear in this area. Let's preview that change in the browser. At the bottom of the General Settings section are options to override some default site settings. New pages automatically use the site title, slogan, and footer as entered in the General section of Project Settings. The options available in the Override Default Site Settings area can be enabled to replace the default value with any custom entry here. Each RapidWeaver theme contains a sidebar area. Sidebars are useful for adding a range of extra content to pages. You can place virtually anything in the sidebar to enhance a page. The sidebar section has both a styled, rich text editing view as well as an HTML code view. Select on the cog icon at the bottom of the Page Inspector to switch between the rich text and HTML views. The sidebar section consists of 2 areas, the sidebar title field and the sidebar content area. To add an optional title to your website's sidebar, type the title into the sidebar title field. You can also enter HTML code in either field, making it easy to display content such as icons or images in the sidebar. You can format content in the sidebar using the options available under the Format menu. The Inspector's Code section is where code can be entered to customize the appearance of the current page. Page-specific meta tags can also be added in this view to help ensure your site is fully optimized for search engine indexing. We'll take an in-depth look at both page-specific code as well as using meta tags to search engine optimize your site in later tutorials. While later tutorials will dive into theme styles in greater depth, it's worth noting that each new page uses the master style by default. The current theme's master style can be edited in Project Settings. As you'll notice, you can uncheck the Use Master Style option to begin making page-specific changes to the theme. To save a custom style, press the cog button in the Theme Style section and choose Save Custom Style. Enter a title for your custom style and press Save. To make the page use the master style again, simply enable the Use Master Style option again. The last section in the Page Inspector contains plugin options. As each page may use a different plugin, the options in this section change depending on the type of plugin used by the selected page. For example, the page options available for the Contact Form plugin allow us to customize the form shown on our contact page. We can even edit the labels of the buttons used to reset and submit the form. Let's see another example. The page options for the Photo Album plugin allow us to configure settings such as the quality of image shown on the page, options to scale images, and the choice of displaying images in a gallery or as a slideshow. As the album type is changed from gallery to slideshow, the settings available in the bottom half of the inspector update also. This allows us to further customize this particular page. This concludes our overview of the Page Inspector.